The main goals of REL Midwest and sort of collectively our Alliance work is to build the capacity of our members and their partners to be able to use research and evidence and findings from studies really to inform their work and to better inform the work that they're doing to improve educational outcomes. More specifically, the role of our Educator Effectiveness Alliance is really focused right now on equitable access to effective educators, and that sort of really broad piece, that equity work involves issues around teacher retention, educator mobility, and the whole sort of human resource continuum of issues associated with the equity work. So we have some really specific goals within the sort of broad spectrum. So my role within REL Midwest is to lead and facilitate the work of the Educator Effectiveness Alliance. Really what that means in practice is to provide the right context and the framework for members and their partners at the state education and district level to do their work. So we have 14 members on our alliance. Most of those members, 12 in fact, are from state education agencies, and we've also recently recruited a couple of members from district level as well. So I think we have some great energy, some great expertise, and I think our alliance is really well placed for the big challenges that lie ahead in terms of educator effectiveness.
My role with the Alliance, as part of my role with the Department of Education in Minnesota, is I work on teacher development and evaluation, principal development and evaluation. And as that leader in the state, my collaborative efforts with the Alliance is to bring Minnesota's story to that work and to have and to learn from the other Alliance members in the other states.
In the Educator Effectiveness Alliance, I represent the Department of Education as the leader that pretty much leverages the resource staff that we have for the Alliance, and also provide any resources or support that is needed for the Alliance from our state as a member.
So I am a representative of an initiative, and hopefully a strong spokesperson for what's happening in Minnesota, as well as someone who can contribute to the research agenda that the Alliance is pursuing.
My role with the Alliance is I serve mostly as an advisory member. I've been on several calls to help inform the trajectory of the research agenda, talking about what we as a state in Wisconsin would like to see as a research agenda at the REL, and then also reviewing several studies that have recently been done. My participation is fairly recent, so I haven't been involved in too much, but reviewing some of the more recent studies, including the mobility study and how that data was presented.
Anytime educators can collaborate and have conversations about their work, we found some unexpected gems out there from other states as well in terms of their practices and what they're doing with educator effectiveness, how they're evaluating teachers, and what they're finding as critical metrics to do that measurement. And so just in a very short time, we've had some of the other states in our alliance add their membership. They feel that they've benefited from learning from Minnesota, but on the other side of things, I look at what can we glean from them as well, and opening up the door to other possibilities that we could implement in Minnesota as well.
Learn more about REL Midwest at relmidwest.org.